Hi, my name is Ron Dorn, and I would like to go over stage 0, the very first question, which is the beginning of the tutorial on the Grand Canyon topography, rock types, geovisualization lab. It's probably the first one that you've selected, even though the order of you doing the labs in GPH 112 really doesn't matter. It's what's up to your interest. So my hope is that this is the very first thing that you're doing in the class, and that I am getting you to now see the Grand Canyon game before it starts, and then the PDF file of the stage 0 instructions. The hope is that you've have the PDF on a separate device like your phone, because very few of you have a big giant computer screen like I do in which you can keep different things open. So I'm trying to simulate the best thing, which is the instructions, something different like a piece of paper or a phone, and then being able to take notes by hand that you're doing and then work in the game. So I'm going to start the game as per the instructions in the PDF file. And so the instructions start with the character and its location. So you're instructed that you move the mouse around to control the character. So if I scroll the mouse backwards, it zooms out. And if I scroll the mouse forward, it zooms in. And then moving the mouse physically, whether it's the trackpad, which is a pain, or plugging in a separate mouse, I think a separate mouse is easier. You're also allowed to use a gaming controller if you have them. I don't. I just have a little Mac, a regular typical Mac mouse here. So I'm instructed that the escape button on the keyboard will give me control to do things like hit the menu, and then hitting escape again allows me to work in the game environment. So I'm instructed to spin the camera angle around so that I'm looking at the avatar's face. So I'm trying to simulate what it looks like in the PDF file. I hit escape and I'm now scrolling down to the PDF file. So with this view, the first thing is to fill out what's the information here for the pieces of the outer ring and the inner ring. The outer ring is the direction that you're looking with the camera. So the camera is looking at the avatar's face and I'm looking due south. The inner ring is the direction, the up of the inner ring is the direction that the avatar is facing. So it's opposite. The avatar is facing north. Then I'm asked the color of the geological strata that the avatar is standing on in the game when it starts out. So let me take it in game mode and look up and about and notice that the top layer of the Grand Canyon is this lightish blue stuff called the Kaibab Formation. I know it's a bit of a pain to have the scroll for the map key, but there's so little space in the game environment and there's so much information. Then underneath that is darker blue, the Toroweep, and then kind of a yellowish color, the Coconino Formation, and then the Hermit Formation, and then this stuff about the Westcote and Surprise. So the color is going to be a variety of choices. So let's scroll down to the choices that you're given in the Canvas 1 question. You're given a choice. This is what you're going to see in the Canvas question. Does that look tan? Does it look light blue or green, purple, or gold? Well, it doesn't really look tan, doesn't really look purple, doesn't look gold. So the closest description is a light bluish green. Then you're instructed to write down the latitude and longitude and elevation of the readout of where the avatar is standing. And the choices are pretty much all the same in the Canvas question. Then you're asked to write down the X and Y coordinates. The X and Y coordinates are in meters with reference to the southwest corner of the game board. So way down in the far corner of the game, and this is a screenshot of the inset map, way down here in the southwest corner is the 0, 0. The X is the meters that are towards the east, and the Y is the meters towards the north. This game purposefully does not have a tool for you to measure distances from place to place with a map view. The reason is that I want you to learn the tools that you will use and how they work. So when you go to Google Earth or another program to measure distances, it's asking you to use the Pythagorean theorem to calculate the distance. And there's another presentation that I made on the use of the Pythagorean theorem by which you can calculate the distance between where the avatar is standing and the far southwest corner of the map. And your choices are 43,400 meters, 30,720 meters, or 30,721 meters. And you're instructed to round to the nearest 100 meters. And then you're asked to find the avatar's location in the inset map. Does this look like on the north rim or the south rim? So please try and do this for yourself, orient yourself, and get used to playing the video game before you jump in and try and do the lab.